SEMA 2007 is well underway in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Project JK is working round the clock to bring you all the latest updates. Today, TeraFlex shows us bumpers, lift kits, and more.
Right here we have the rear spare tire and rear spare tire carrier and bumper. The latch mechanism we feel is one of the strong points of the bumper.
Cam locking.
Yeah, and one feature that we've got is the bushing here that keeps it from metal on metal wear. We have all of these bushing points on the speedway side. It also has the same bushing that goes down inside the bumper that lets it have a nice quiet operation. Okay, this here is our long arm kit. It will be available about February of 2008. We've gone to a lot of work on testing on this, and it might be a little hard to see, but we've got the bracket here that it bolts into the frame and it's all one piece with the lower and the upper mount. We looked at things and felt the stock cross member was sufficient for strength. It bolts to the back of the cross member mount there, so that you still have all of the strength necessary, while reducing the cost for the consumer. If you get the 3-inch kit, it will come with track bar brackets. The 4-inch kit will come with a front track bar, and then the 6-inch will add the rear track bar.
Now I'm looking at the sway bar system that you've got here. I believe I saw this last year as well, but are these actually in production and being sold now, or?
Production on those will be about 3 weeks from now, so the end of November. They'll be on dealer shelves and ready to go. The front bumper is available now. Demand on these have been just through the roof, so it's been a real struggle for us to keep everything in stock and stay up with production. We have increased for that now, so that we shouldn't have too many more delays on bumper availability, and they should be pretty much in all dealers.
We also stopped in on Superior Axle and Gear.
This is the debut of the new JK front axles that Superior Axle and Gear made. These are a 4340 chromoly axle shaft. It's a forged part. It has a dual heat treat on it. Changed the design on this shaft as well, just like we did on the body. And what we've done is we've actually put a lot more torsion into the shafts, so it absorbs a ton of the shock load, and we're not transferring that shock load either to the ring and pinion or the U-joint. We're actually absorbing a lot of it right in the shaft. With these massive wheel wells that we have nowadays with these new JKs, people are putting 37s, and now we're seeing a lot of 40s here at the show. For the customers with the 40-inch tires, we also have the new Super 44 JK axle. It's a 35 spline JK flanged axle. With our kits, we do include the Dana Spicer 760 joint, which is a very strong joint. It's their new joint. It's been out a few years now. It's a cold forged joint, and a cold forged joint really adds a lot of strength to a part. Really, we've gone around and improved on the entire yoke area everywhere we possibly can to make this shaft the ultimate shaft for the JK.
Currie Enterprises also showed off their new JK products.
Our anti-rock system is designed so you don't have to disconnect your factory sway bar. Now, it will give you a little bit more body roll when you're on the highway, but the advantage of it is that when you go off-road, you don't have to get out, disconnected, it stays hooked up all the time, and it increases the vehicle stability when you're off-road. On the front anti-rock, it's actually a direct bolt-on. You even use the factory hardware that bolts up to the factory sway bar. On the rear, what we've done is we actually relocated the sway bar from underneath to the top of the frame, and that actually sits over the muffler. And what this does, it allows us to run a longer arm, and with the arm being further back, it actually has a larger effect on the vehicle. We actually relocate our brake lines to inside the frame. People that have been four-wheeling for years, typical rock goes inside of the wheel well, and because of the JK, the brake line's sitting right against the frame, it's a vulnerable position. So we have actually relocated inside of the frame, so you don't have to worry about that. And it also gives us the clearance that we need for the anti-rock. This is one of our Rock Jock 360s right here. For the JK, we have upper and lower control arms that are adjustable in the rear end, so you can actually adjust the position of the arms. The shock mount is also adjustable. I know that on the factory rear ends, the shock mounts, the lower control arm hangs down pretty low, and people keep getting hung up on that. So we decided we'll make it adjustable and give you the option to move the shock further up, and you can trim the lower of the bracket if you like to do so. The Rock Jock 60 for the rear is pretty much ready to be released, and on the front end we'll probably be releasing that at the beginning of the year.
Check back for daily video updates straight from SEMA on ProjectJK.com.